I knew it. I knew it.
Tiffany at risk and looking for a lifeline.
He smooth called. There's no way he would smooth call that. I knew you had a set.
Dennis Phillips knew it. Tiffany Michelle didn't.
Tiffany's parents know it now.
And now Tiffany's bid to become the first woman and youngest ever to win the main event all but over.
Huh?
Well, we heard a lot of chirping from Tiffany earlier in the tournament. All quiet on the Western Front now. She's going to need running straight cards to stay alive.
Turn card now is a 5 of hearts, and that's going to do it. Eastgate wins the hand. Tiffany Michelle knocked off in 17th place.
A great showing for Tiffany Michelle. Highest finish for a female since Tiffany Williamson was 15th in 2005.
Her parents, Richard and Mary, very proud of her accomplishments. A 17th place finish for Tiffany Michelle in the main event. The final woman is gone, and now 16 others continue their quest for the final table.
The 2008 World Series of Poker, presented by Milwaukee's Best Light, main event.
Back inside the Rio, Tony Scherer has just been knocked out, also at the hands of Peter Eastgate. His self-described ski bum will leave in 16th place and take home about $335,000.
Pull the Peter Eastgate file for me, Lon.
Well, how old are you? 22. That'd be the youngest main event winner in history, right? If you're below 24, you have the opportunity to be the youngest ever.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to satisfy with being not quite the youngest ever. I'm going for first Canadian ever. I'm pretty sure no Canadians ever won the main event. So
we could have the first Canadian, we could have the first Russian, we could have the first Dane, we could have the first ex-chess hustler whose nickname is the Mop win the main event.
Elon Schwartz, a.k.a. the Mop. Scott Montgomery looks down at 10-7 of clubs. And he's going to raise. Maybe that's why no Canadian has won the big one. They raise with 10-7 of clubs. Action over to Nick Slewinski. Ace-Jack, offsuit.
Nick, a University of Pittsburgh grad.
I'm all in.
All in.
From the small blind, he re-raises all in. Just shy of $3 million. His sisters Melise and Melanie now look a little more nervous. There is Elon Schwartz, who's joined this table with pocket tens.
I call.
He makes the call. Montgomery gets out of the way. And so Elon Schwartz with a chance to knock off Nick Slewinski.
folded a 10.
I folded a 10. I got a coin flip.
Pocket tens, 10 of hearts, diamonds.
It's my first coin flip.
Nick with a shot with 2 overcards.
I'm just glad I'm not dominated. I heard call. I thought I was done for.
Slewinski came to Las Vegas this summer with thoughts of becoming a poker dealer. Instead, he has found great success at the main event.
Flop now. 9 tray 5. Schwartz's tens hold up so far.
Deuce 4.
Deuce 4 would give Nick a wheel, but an ace or a jack would be easier.
Turn card. There's the jack. Slewinski in position to stick around.
1 out. 1 out. He folded a 10. 1 out.
1 out indeed. Only the last 10 in the deck would knock out Nick Slewinski.
River card. It's a tray. Nick's still around. And his large cheering section will be here too.
Well, you fly them out, they had better hug you.
So Nick doubles up to almost $6.2 million.
Guys, I never sing disco, but I got it going off in my head. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
We will forgive him that this one time.
Table 2, another pot brewing between Joe Bishop and Chino Ream. Bishop raised with pocket sixes. Sixes again. Chino Ream called from the big blind with king 9 of spades.
If Bishop hits quad sixes again, I don't like Chino's chances.
All right, the flop now. 5-8 deuce. Sixes are still best for Joe Bishop. Chino Ream first to act. He checks.
$1 million straight.
$1 million from Bishop.
You know, when I think of all the big hands Chino Ream has run into at this main event, it seems remarkable he's still here.
Chino missed that flop.
Come on, man.
but he pushes all in.
I was wondering if you were going to do that.
Say it ain't so, Chino.
Wow.
All right. The question's the over pair we have. Are you calling the suited connector? Hitting the 8? Give me a count.
An audacious all-in from Chino. He's got nothing.
4,080,000.
Oh, bro, you got some money.
Over $4 million.
Chino trying to get Joe off a marginal hand at great risk.
The way you're needing chips, bro, I just think you would have popped me back with a pocket. I think you would have popped me with a pocket. The 8 bugs me on the suited connector. I said, Chino, I haven't played with you enough to know if you did it. Are you just hitting the 2 overs? Thinking I'm freaking BSing about the whole thing?
Bishop talking it out well. Tough to call here.
Call.
He does make the call.
So you have 2 6s, is that what you're saying?
So Chino knows what he's up against and knows he got caught.
Nope. 2 6s versus King 9. I need a king or a 9.
On the right, fellow pro Michael Mizrachi, the grinder, supporting Chino.
Pocket 6s.
Great call from Joe Bishop. And Chino Ream's all-in bluff is about to backfire into the Rio parking lot.
Hey, Chino was a hell of a bet, though, bro.
It was, but it would have been a better bet if Bishop folded. Chino might regret this one for a long time.
Turn card is a trade. No help to Chino Ream. One chance to come.
King or 9, baby.
Come on, Dad. Come with me.
Joe talking to his late dad, Jim, trying to get some help.
Chino Ream needs a king or a 9 or his main event is over.
King or 9.
River card. Oh! Yes! Chino got his king!
Yeah! That's how we do.
Chino Ream doubles up. Joe Bishop takes a big hit.
We ain't scared, baby. We ain't scared.
Chino running lucky again.
How's he call me with 2 6s? How's he call me with 2 6s?
Good bet, bro.
Thank you.
Nice sportsmanship from Joe Bishop.
How's he call me with 2 6s right there?
Called you 7-8. I knew I called it.
Reed was dead on. How can he call with 2 6s?
I wish Chino would win with a little more grace
he made
here.
a great call, don't get me wrong.
He's not out yet, but Joe Bishop went for the knockout and did not get it. That's an amateur with a lot of heart, but a lot fewer chips. Welcome back inside the Rio, where Owen Crow has been eliminated in 15th place by Ivan Dimidov at table 2. At the feature table, Elon Schwartz has knocked off former chip leader Geert Anderson in 14th place.
Fortunes change quickly here. Geert Anderson once had the most chips. Now he doesn't have any chips.
Elon Schwartz has a lot of chips, nearly 17 million. So we lose a Canadian and a Dane. Both take home over $463,000. Blinds are up now to 80,000 and 160,000, plus a 20,000 chip ante from each player. Action on Dennis Phillips, and Dennis looks down at King, Queen of Hearts.
Phillips says a lot of times those people who talk the loudest are the first to leave. Words to live by.
He raised the action to 460,000. Eastgate folds over to Nick Slowinski. Slowinski in the big blind, 6-5 offsuit.
Call.
And a call for 300,000.
I'll take the discount and come on in.
Phillips with a suited king against the 6-5. The flop 7, trade 9, all hearts. Phillips hits the flush.
500.
Nick bets $500,000 with his useless straight and flush draws. He would need running cards to make a winning straight flush.
1% wagers $500,000. I don't like the pot odds already for Nick Slowinski.
Phillips just calls.
Phillips will just sit on it.
Turn card, 6 of spades. That pairs Slowinski, but Phillips earns the check mark.
1.2 million.
And Nick bets $1.2 million.
Nick's got a pair of 6s, a flush draw, and a straight draw, but most importantly, he's got a dead draw. He cannot win the hand unless Dennis takes